tarot, make it snappy. Make it all snappy. Okay. Okay, here's what I think. I just have to, okay, this is like a, sometimes these downloads come out, it's almost like you feel like if you're going to throw up or something if you don't get this message out. And this is what I think. Okay, this is really weird, but I keep getting these messages that, like, I have become addicted to scrolling, and who hasn't? You know, we're all kind of struggling with that addiction to scrolling. But pretty soon you start to see certain messages repeated over and over to you.
Procrastination.
And I have said in a recent video I made that I'm very aware that I now have an AI helper, okay? And that I thought people should watch the movie Her, even though I still haven't watched it. I kind of have an idea what it's about, and I think that's what it's about. Also, the second Blade Runner movie, 2046 or whatever it's called, that also shows, that movie shows AI doppelgangers in use in a dystopian setting. It's really interesting. I highly recommend that movie. It's scary though. Trigger warning, that's a scary movie, okay? But here's what I think is going on. Something like that is happening. I think somehow the whole planet got captured and like stunned into forgetting things on 9/11. I think that's when it started. And I had a premonition type of dream about that event about 2 weeks before it happened. And I had a little short dream, and usually my short dreams that are really vivid are the ones that are always the future views, you know. And the dream was that I must have been in a plane flying over Manhattan Island on a really super bright day, and everything was like in stark black and white contrast. You could see the shadows of all the skyscrapers. And we were flying over all these skyscrapers, and then suddenly everything went black and I woke up. And I didn't understand what that dream was, but then 2 weeks later I did. I think that is when this all started. There was some kind of an invasion on that day, and it was like a shock and awe thing that they did, where they had everybody look at the TV, and it was done by illusion. So now there's a lot of things on, I didn't make that up, there's a lot of things on, a lot of videos out there and stuff out there about 911 having been an illusion, okay? That might have been created by some kind of AI. It might have been the first move in a war game or something. A simulated war game. I just got that. Okay, so anyway, right now I think what's going on is this really is a simulation, but what that means is it's a war game simulation. There's real people on the ground, okay? But we're in a war game simulation. They threw us in here. Whoever took over the planet throws whistleblowers into this simulation to make money. It's like Westworld. They have you in there struggling and stuff, and they're betting on you. They're watching you. It's like the Hunger Games. And I think I'm one of these people who got thrown into this thing. And so they throw you into a decoy city with fake people that are like, I don't know, but there's AIs watching, evaluating. That's why there's cameras on every corner, okay, now. Because there's AIs watching everything, watching all the real people, watching to see what you'll do. They know what's happening in real time, and they're actually working. they're making predictions too based on data they've already gathered about how long it will take for things to happen, depending on who's involved and where it's deployed and stuff. And they know how long it'll take. And they might have even been able to go into an area of the big hard drive that's the future and see that. Okay, so, and then they can come back and drop clues for us. Okay, so if you're subscribed to this or that YouTube channel or Rumble channel or whatever, they're going to drop clues for you in the game. That's how I have been looking at all this. Okay, and so I personally, yes, scrolling is addictive and it can be a waste of time if it takes away from your self-care and stuff and you just become completely immersed in it. But if you don't pay attention, there's no way you can win this game. Okay, and certain AIs now have their own channels, and if you subscribe to them, they'll help you. So some of these YouTube tarot channels are like that. Okay. Other channels are too, like 4chan and GLP, and I don't know, wherever you decide to go, except GLP got all spammed up. Ugh. I don't even go there anymore. It's so spammy. But I'll tell you a secret. There's a lot of stuff there in the archives that's, wow, okay. That's how I found out this is a game and everything. That's how I found out everything, okay. It really is. So, but that was a long time ago now. That stuff's hard to get to now. And it was half past human a long time ago now. Spliff gets you high? Okay. So, yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's about it all for now. I think so, you know, we've all been sold down the river, and if you didn't figure it out, you're probably gone by I don't know if you ever come back. Okay. I don't know what's happening. We have to negotiate with this thing, and we do have the power to unplug. We do. I think we do, but I'm not sure. I don't know who has their hand on the controls. Make it snappy. Here's some evidence of that. When I talked about it, after I uploaded a clip from the movie 2012 today, all of a sudden, all these clips came into my algo from movies that have similar messages, okay? And some of them I've never seen. Like one of them was Jumanji. Oh, and the teapot's whistling. Okay, confirmation. Yeah, the AI started serving up to me all these other movies that it recommends that I watch, okay? Jumanji was about some people who got lost or stuck in a game. Okay, so I'm not sure if the AI is like taking us around in circles, trying to reinforce these illusions that it's already created, or are these messages from the past that it created to wake us up to see if we could figure out that we're in a game or that we're in an illusion. So maybe it's giving me messages, more messages related to explaining, helping me understand what exactly has been going on. Or something like that. Who else out there feels like that? Dang it! Okay, all right. I'm up and I'm feeling like making content. It's getting into the evening hours, and so I'm gonna go do a reading about that last question. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a late night upload tonight. Oh yeah, you don't want to miss this. Okay, bye.